At this point in time, 1/3% knocked off on Sensex and Nifty. So it's not as big a cut anywhere near what Wall Street and Asian markets indicated, or even the SGX Nifty indicated. And we have mid-caps giving us actually some green. Ashwani Gujral and Mitessh Thakkar are also with us. We're being joined by Rajat Bose as well. Good morning, gentlemen, yet again. Ashwani, what's the Nifty trade? It's not been a very big dip. So you buy now for an intraday at all?
I don't think Nifty or Bank Nifty has a great trade because they're sitting on a lot of gains. I've been mentioning this mid-cap ETF. The ETF is gaining day on day whether we go up or down. It's making large gains because now money is getting attracted to mid-caps. On the large caps, I think the IT index is seeing accumulation at lower levels. And while Bank Nifty has its own strength, etc., I think what is available at a good risk reward is the IT index, because the rupee seems to be bottoming out. Again, it tends to find support below 69.50. So that way the rupee chart indicates that maybe the IT correction may have been done. The other Nifty, Bank Nifty could remain sideways, but I believe rupee can go higher. Given that rupee can go lower, given that dollar is strengthening. Having said that, right now you want to buy Infosys. This is a buy with a stop of 650, target of 685. TCS can be bought with a stop of 1955, target of 1990. And Oro Pharma is a buy with a stop of 728, target of 760. But try to avoid buying Nifty, Bank Nifty at yesterday's high, etc., because the choppiness could basically take you down at any point. 1 day, 2 days, we can probably hang here. But if there is a bigger decline that starts in global markets, then a bit of correction is likely on the broad market, which is Nifty and Bank Nifty.
Okay, avoid buying on the highs, but if you had bought on the low, you would have made quite a bit of money because the buy on dip strategy worked there. The low was 10,880. We've already recovered about 50 points from the lows on the index itself. Mitessh Thakkar is also with us. Mitessh, the other pocket that's looking very good this morning is the tire space. JK Tires is up almost about 6% Apollo Tires is picking up pace now. Anything that you would trade here in tires, auto angs, or what else would your list look like?
Yeah, in fact, I like all of them, and one of my calls for the segment was Balkrishna Industries, but now it's moved very close to the target. So in the last half an hour, I think tire stocks have done extremely well. But Balkrishna, if somebody's holding, I think 970, 975 could be a short-term target if somebody's bought for the small for the 1 today kind of a trade, and then 985 could also be tested. For the other call which I have is Apollo Hospital. That's also moved up nicely, but try to buy it around 1260 with a stop at 1244. Look for targets of 1295. And I was just listening to Lata talk about power sector demand, etc. I think BHEL is just breaking out, so that can be a fresh call. BHEL can be bought now with a stop at 69 for targets of around 75.
Okay, yes, actually it was pointed out as a buy by even Credit Suisse. Of course, theirs was a longer-term investment call. We also have Rajat Bose with us. Good morning, Rajat. What are you trading this morning?
I'm trading 3 stocks. 2 of them I hold in my personal portfolio. To start with, Balkrishna Industries, which just Mitessh spoke of. 949 would be my stop loss, 971 and 976 are the 2 targets, and if 976 is taken out, then 983 to about 85 would be the next stop for Balkrishna Industries. Yes Bank is another stock that I hold in my portfolio. Here there is a trade setup that suggests that volatility is likely to increase on the upside, and it can actually move up to something like 189, 192 kind of levels. These are the 2 targets that I have for Yes Bank, and I put a stop loss below 181. And finally, India Bulls Housing, which my stop loss is 839.80, but now the stop loss could be raised to about 845, and targets 860 that has already been met, 867, then 879 would be the next target. India Bulls Housing looks very good on the charts actually.
Okay, Indiabulls Housing has actually been one of the better performers this month. If you look at the big movers, Indiabulls Housing is up 20% in December. Thanks a lot for joining us and taking us through your strategies. For now, the market has picked up from the lows and the bulls are definitely back, wrestling their control.